coming your way. The Nintendo Store in person, the Karate Kid Legends preview, and one more thing. There's one more thing. Game God, what was the other thing?
Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter.
You're a wizard
Broadway.
now, Harry.
Let's do it.
According to Wikipedia, a nerd is a person seen as overly intellectual, obsessive, introverted, or lacking social skills. Many so-called nerds are described as being shy, quirky, pedantic, and unattractive. We're here to prove Wikipedia right.
Oh, look who they let in.
This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. If it's fantasy, sci-fi, gaming, movies, interviews, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, and here's your host, Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike.
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Episode number 477. Magic Mike, Game God. You guys are ready to talk. I know. You got some excitement in your voices. I hear it.
Yes.
I feel it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
All right. That was it.
It went away.
That was it. You did it. Yeah. All right. Now,
I win.
thanks for joining us on the podcast. Let's get it started. Where do we go first? That's the question.
Oh man, where do we go first? You know what? I'm gonna go first. I want to do Karate Kid. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do Karate Kid.
All right, he's muted.
He's muted.
Man, we lost his voice.
Yep.
You lost me?
Yeah. Welcome back, Moose.
Oh, that's weird. We're not talking about. You're not giving me a spoiler, right?
No, I won't give you spoilers. I won't give you the beginning.
You can
the middle,
talk
and the
about
end.
it, but don't tell me like, oh, you'll never believe who came in the film. You know,
No,
like,
no. I won't do anything like that. I won't do anything like that.
Don't tell me
So,
the Karate
yes.
Kid dies in the film or something like that. Don't tell me that.
No cliffhangers.
Okay.
No bad robot moments.
Okay.
So release this Thursday. So it was opening weekend. I do have opening numbers. I'll give you that at the end here. I do have a Rotten Tomato score. I'll give it to you at the end here. But I wanna first start out by, I know at one point in time we talked about movie lengths. Maybe it was a social media post. I don't remember. It's age is catching up to me. I'm starting to get into your guys' realm.
Wow.
But we talked about are long movies good, short movies good? It was Doomsday anyway.
Yeah.
So saw this movie, and before the movie even started, it has a 90-minute runtime. An hour and a half movie.
Wow. Really? That's it.
That's it.
Jeez.
1 hour and a half, and that's probably longer than that because the credits are like
the
intro. It's just probably like an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. So I'm like, kind of squinch my eyes a little bit. I'm like, I don't know about this. That's it. So anyway, movie starts. I got to tell you, folks.
Oh boy.
Hey, I went in there with hype, right? I
Okay.
did went in there with hype. Last trailer.
Right. Yes.
And I left with disappointment.
No.
I left with disappointment.
How can you be disappointed in Karate Kid?
Well, first of all, can I tell you that what you saw in the trailers is what you got. That was it.
Oh man.
Yeah. This movie has no soul, has no emotional connection. It feels like it's a speed run. Like somebody says, I can beat Mario World in 5 minutes. And they
at an hour and a half, I'm not surprised.
Hey, but there was no story development, right?
Well, there's no time to build it.
Yeah, there really isn't. So you don't get any attachments to any of the characters. And then we know that Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio's in it. They replay their roles, but you get like a 2-sentence why they're coming together. You get like a 30-second split screen of one meeting the other one. Like it felt so. You know what? It felt like a high school film project. That's what it felt like.
Oh man,
it was
like an after school special.
Yes, it felt like it should have been on TV with commercials. The reason why people would go see this movie is for the nostalgia, right? You have coming off the tail of Cobra Kai, the show Karate Kid getting a lot of. You know what? I actually saw Karate Kid 2 the other night for the in a
That's
long
a
time. I
great
was like,
film. Great
yes,
Yeah,
that's what I said. Why am I keep watching 1? I think I need to keep watching 2. It was a
film.
good one.
I really think 2 is better.
I agree with you, Moose. So
Yeah.
many great one-liners in there. Miyagi hitting you with all the knowledge in that.
Yeah.
And so, but then you watch this Karate Kid Legends, where it's supposed to be a revival of the franchise or a tribute to the friend, whatever you want to call it. And Moose, when I tell you, Magic Mike, when I tell you this thing was such a disappointment, you know, you don't leave there mad that the movie wasn't good.
Okay.
You leave the movie theaters feeling like someone went in your pocket, took your money, and said, "That's all you get."
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, like really, like you know, like you saw the trailers and you know how the movie's gonna play. There's nothing extra in there. There's no cutscene. There is a cameo of a character. I won't tell you, Moose. But,
yeah, sure.
But that
obviously that wasn't enough to make you excited about it.
But no. That literally was the best part of the movie.
Oh man!
And it's the last 2 minutes of the movie.
Oh, you're kidding me. Now
Yeah,
I almost
yeah,
want you to tell me now, just because I don't know if I'm going to go pay to watch this.
I think I know who it is.
No, Moose, don't pay,
Okay.
Moose. This bad boy's going to be on Netflix in about 30 days.
Oh man!
Right? Because, and I'm going to tell you why. The opening numbers. All right, that's why I'm going to tell you why. The opening numbers on this bad boy of a movie. It was this weekend's open. You would think coming out weekend, no new movies, right?
Yeah,
it's going against Mission
Okay.
Impossible. It's going against Lilo and Stitch. Minecraft's out of the theaters already, so they're not even going against Minecraft. So like, this is an easy 1-2 punch. I got this bad boy. But it could not even beat Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible, which are on the like second and third weeks already.
Okay,
right.
And it opened at, it projected to do 25 million at opening.
Really, that's it.
That's all it projected to do. What do you think it
projection?
did?
That's crazy. Don't tell me it didn't hit his projection.
What do you think it did?
Well, I mean, you're saying,
yeah.
So I was going to say, I would have said like, I don't know, 40 million.
That's where I was, Moose. I was going to say that, but now I have to give a JP answer.
Yeah, a
$1 million.
It opened to 21 million.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's not good.
That's what I said. 30 days. This bad boy's out. It might even be 21. It might even make 3 weeks. Because if he opened the weekend at 21 million with no competition, I mean, I say no competition. Mission Impossible, good movie. You know, Lilo and Stitch. And by the way, yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Roll out.
Roll out.
Roll out. It's only gonna get worse from here. I'll be surprised if it does 5 million next weekend.
Well, here's the thing, and I just looked this up. It's not going to meet its budget, and the budget's not even that big.
Well, the budget,
What's the budget?
150.
80 million. 80 million is the budget.
45 million.
No way.
Really? 45? My goodness.
It's 90 minutes, Moose. 90 minutes. And when I tell you, it's probably about a good 15 minutes of digital green screen. So yeah, it looked like it looked like they filmed this movie in a week. Like they just went to one spot. Well, from here,
well,
we're done. Wrap
commercial with Jackie Chan holding like an iPhone, filming some stuff. So maybe they used the iPhone the entire
Maybe that's
time.
what they did. Yeah.
Even the last fight, right? The last fight, which you're supposed to leave with like you know, there's a killer last move and stuff like that.
Hit the leg, Johnny. Right? Yeah, I got you.
Oh, don't even mention that. Don't mention that, okay? I just want to keep that there. Brian, the last move was even like that's the best you got.
Nobody was even spinning. Nobody was spinning the drum or anything.
No, none of that. I forgot about that until I saw part. I was like, oh, I remember that.
Great one, man.
That's the
great.
Miyagi secret. Miyagi family secret.
Yeah.
He goes, hey, he was a fisherman. He left Japan on Okinawa, or whatever it says.
Well, yeah. Keep going, buddy. Keep going.
Yeah. And he ended in China. Came back with 2 kids and a wife. Talk about one of his ancestors.
Yeah,
it was hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, I'd go back and watch Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, and I'd even watch the one with Jaden Smith before I watch Legends.
Really?
Yeah. This is a letdown. Even the next Karate Kid was probably better than this.
Oh man!
Don't say that.
What was the tomatoes?
All right, so Thank you for asking. Rotten Tomatoes gave it. Do you want to guess?
At this point, I'm going to say Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 21.
Nah, I gave it a 59.
Okay. All right.
59. But the
Yeah, but what was
the fans gave it a 91. So that's what I'm saying.
How's that possible? What is it, like 2 people?
Maybe it's you, Game God. Maybe it's you.
No.
Moose, that 21 million? It's not just Game God.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'd love to say it's me. Right? I'd love to take full credit for this. This ain't me, man. This is, Karate Kid Legends isn't a disaster, but beyond light entertainment, it's difficult to imagine newbies or diehard fans being satisfied. It's just not there, man. That's what I'm saying. You don't leave like you don't leave saying this movie wasn't great. You leave feeling like I just took a sip of water. That was it. Like it just didn't give me anything. So
don't take a bathroom break. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, don't go get soda, don't get popcorn, don't take a bathroom break. You'll miss the whole movie. And Moose, don't spend the money, man.
All right.
Don't do it. Offline, if you want to know, I'll tell you the last guy. I'll tell you who comes out at the end, and just leave it at that.
All right. So if you're tuning in and you haven't seen Karate Kid and you want to see it and you don't want to know, you need to skip forward 30 seconds of this podcast. If you don't care, here it goes. All right, Game God, lay it on me.
Johnny Lawrence comes out at the end.
I knew it.
Does he really?
Yeah, and he basically there's a pizzeria scene, and he goes, "Oh, we should open a pizza chain. We should call it." He says,
"Up there." All right, that's for everybody. All right, so now we know if you tuned
best
in,
part of the film.
All right, wow.
Yeah, I definitely don't need to watch it now. I'll wait for that thing to come out for sure on Netflix.
All right.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday afternoon before we podcast. Movie.
Oh my gosh!
No, don't put it on. I don't need anything to bring me down. I need to get hype. All right.
Listen.
All right, let's move on. Magic Mike. I know that you were I couldn't tell if you were excited about Stranger Things season 5 coming out. I know that the podcast had a social media post about it, the trailer for Stranger Things season 5. And I saw this, and when I saw it, first of all, about 90% of the trailer was just recapping everything that's happened from seasons 1 to 4.
Yes.
And then most of the other 10% was it saying when the 3-part finale will take place.
There's 9%. You leave 1% for something.
I was going to say there was a little snippet when Will saying run. So
that was it.
That was the newer part.
I will say
there was a wall.
But go ahead, Moose.
Whatever he was running from, he convinced me to run.
That's
exactly right.
Hey, he was scared.
When you talked about a hype, I was going to say, speaking of hype, when I watched this, it was like, okay, I feel a nostalgia I'm getting into when I watch Stranger Things. It's kind of cool. I like this. And then it's like, it's coming out. You're like, okay, here's it. And then he says, run. And you're like, I'm out. I'm going. Let's go. We got to go. He was so
my heart
convincing.
started racing. Yeah,
man,
my heart started racing.
That's the part that got me hyped. I think they did a good job of setting you up, right?
Yeah.
They set you up to be like, okay, what we got here, and all of a sudden you're scared. You're just like, this is Stranger Things. You're like watching the first season for the first time. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited for this. I didn't think I was going to be, but based on that, of course, it all depends on because they're going to come out, release other trailers, show more stuff. But based on that, I'm excited to see the finalization of it, because you can kind of see where this has progressed with when he's doing what he's doing there. It's progressed to it's more of I don't want to say adult because it's just an older group now, but this is something that we can relate to a little more now. So I think this looks really, really good for just that small piece.
Yeah.
What I realized is like, oh man, the first 4 seasons of this show was actually pretty good. Like I'm watching that. They showed all like the iconic moments. And I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember that. And then and the music, you just get like.
I mean, first of all, let me just say that for season 1, to me, was by far just the phenomenal season. And the music almost scared you. It reminded me of Unsolved Mysteries back in the day when it would come on. It'd be like, I didn't want to hear that music because you knew it was something creepy was about to happen. It just had that feeling. And I love season 1. I binged season 1 and if you did it at night, it somehow had some reflection of, yeah, something's gonna come get me tonight. Like it was good.
This
It
felt
was
like
good.
old school playing Resident Evil, the first one at night, running through the hallway when the dog busts through the
Dog
window.
jumps through the window. Yeah, scares everybody.
Yeah.
Don't care who you are, you jumped out of your shoes when that happened.
So let me ask you this, guys. When was, because this is kind of crazy as I went and looked at this. When was the first season released? Don't be looking it up, Game God. I see you trying to look
yeah,
up
he's
things.
already typing.
Yeah,
he is.
I knew the question before. I was like,
Yeah. I'm gonna say, oh boy. I'm gonna
2010.
say, what'd you say?
2010.
No.
Moose is going to think too much about this, and he's going to remember something, and then he's going to guess it. So don't think too.
Right.
Don't try to remember too
I'm gonna
much.
say 2015, 2016.
2016
Okay,
is when
all
it
right,
was
yeah.
released. Yeah,
Wow.
first season July 2016. The second season
3 years
October
later.
2017 next year.
Oh.
Third season, we get 2 years, almost 2 years, July 2019, excuse me. And then season 4 was 2 parts, if you remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
May of 2022 and then July of 2022.
Ooh, so
And
it's
here
been
we
a
are
long
3
time.
years later. This is like a Doctor Who runtime here where you just get like so many releases. And of course, the releases are coming out on November 26th, I think.
Yep.
Christmas Day and New Year's Eve.
New Year's. Well,
4 episodes, then 3, then the final.
Okay.
So
All
8
right.
episodes in total. Yeah, they're gonna go out with a bang, right? I read something that said that every time I think it was Will, who's the artist in it? Was it Will? I can't remember the characters.
I
Who
don't
used to do the
remember.
drawing?
I don't
Whoever
know.
drew the drawings, every time he drew it, the monster came out in that episode or was coming out. And the last drawing he did in the last season 4 was Tiamat, was the 3-headed dragon.
Mhm.
And so, it's all around D&D, right? So there's a lot of D&D
Yeah.
references in this. So the rumor is that a Tiamat is going to be coming out.
Well, I thought she had like 5 heads.
The one he threw, I think he threw was a 3.
Okay. Well, that would make sense. I mean, for Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So because if you do 5, now you got to pay D&D royalties.
Right. Now you get money.
The royalties come into
This is
play.
T-Man's cousin that we're going to see.
Right.
Yeah.
This is 3 of
the step brother. 3 of Matt. But listen, echoing what you guys said, Will convinced me with the run. Like it looked like he delivered on that piece. They showed a wall of something, just like some goo and
like
that
a big eyeball in it.
Yeah. So I will tell you that it's probably going to. I would imagine some people are gonna be done with. They're gonna they're gonna move on. I'm wondering if they're gonna be time in between the one that last season ended and this season starts, because if you remember season 4
better
ended,
because they're like 10 years older. I feel.
I know they have to.
When season 4 ended, they were looking at like stuff happening in the sky. Like it was like something was going on right there. So I don't think you can put space in between that, because they're gonna be like, well, what happened? But man, I seeing this trailer, the 9% of what we got, I'm hyped. Let's do it. November's too far.
I like the run.
Yes,
that's what sold it. That and the music. The music.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So,
I wish I could play the music, but as you guys know,
what is it? 30 seconds. You played up to 25. It's like when they trace a call. You got
YouTube
30 seconds.
and Facebook will they'll ban us if we they'll give us a copyright strike, because
all you got to do is put in there, I don't own the rights to this, and you can play it.
I do not agree with it.
Yeah, that's it. We're good. You're immune to everything.
Or to somebody else. Yeah,
Of course. Yes.
All right. Hey, tell me a little bit about Harry Potter. Speaking of Stranger Things, we've got Harry Potter Broadway. Now, you went and saw this.
That's right. So went to NYC. Went to see a couple things, but one of those things was Harry Potter, the Cursed Child.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do got to preference this by saying that I don't remember seeing the 7th movie,
Which is crazy to me.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. So I don't know really the ending of it. I don't know how everything kind of concludes. It's a episode 4, was this 450 what? 476, 78.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what earmark this. I don't remember seeing it. I might have seen it in the past. I might have read about it. So I go into this not knowing much, right?
Okay.
I know just enough about Harry Potter and the characters and who they are and everything like that.
He's some wizard.
Yeah, you're a wizard now, Harry.
You're a wizard now, Harry.
But if you Magic Mike, you've read the book, right?
Yeah.
Magic Mike doesn't remember the book, by the way. I don't know how you read a book and don't remember the book.
Okay, you want to go down this road? How many books have you read and you remember all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're saying the book? There were 6 books or 7 books because there was 8
Cursed
movies.
Child was the last book, and it was like it's not what 5-6 years ago it came out. You can't remember the book, man.
5-6 years ago? No, I think you just look it
Are
up.
you crazy? Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I would remember it if I was a Harry Potter fan like Magic Mike is.
Wow.
But the movie's about Harry Potter's son. What is his name? Albus Severus Potter.
Correct.
And then also what's his name? Come on now, Magic Mike, you're gonna help me with the names here.
You're saying what's his name?
What's his
Who
name?
are you talking about?
The rival, the blonde haired guy.
Voldemort? No, not
No.
Voldemort. You're talking about Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Yeah.
Yes, he has a son. And
Okay.
his son is oh my goodness, I can't remember his name. Anyway, besides the point, I'm gonna keep moving because you gotta give me some
Right,
give me
keep
some
going, keep
forgiveness here.
going.
So I see this film there. I have nothing now. You got just enough to know what's going on, and I see it as a play, and I'm like, "What's Harry Potter as a play? It can't happen." I got to tell you, this is the best Broadway play, Broadway show I've seen. I've seen a few. I've seen a
Really?
few. The special effects that happen live make you say, "That's no way." They're shooting fireballs, and people are like transforming right there in front of your eyes, and there's time travel. And when they time travel, the whole background and everything shakes and looks like man, it was incredible. They have Dementors flying through the actual theater. I was a little scared. Yeah, this was a spectacle. Like it was like it was.
Did they suck all the happiness out?
Almost the room. You felt it, but what was really cool about this is basically there was time traveling in this time travel, and basically they go back to this was the war. This was book 7 was the war with Voldemort, and if we didn't win, if Harry Potter didn't win, if Voldemort won.
Interesting.
And so basically,
so Draco Malfoy then he played a pivotal role then in this particular.
He must have.
his son. His son,
son
does.
does.
Okay.
His son does because they say his son is Voldemort's son.
What?
Yeah, yeah. There's a twist in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, don't tell me.
Yeah. So anyway, so they basically. So who is who takes out who kills Slytherin? The guy from the
Snape?
Yeah, who kills him?
It's Voldemort. And
and who kills
movie.
that snake that Voldemort?
Correct. Yeah.
Who kills that?
Ron and Hermione killed.
Who kills the snake? Yeah, that's correct. No, it's Neville.
Oh, Neville does. Oh,
Neville kills the snake.
Okay, and
with the sword of Gryffindor.
Who is the lady?
Right.
Who is the lady that gets arrested? Dolores? Is it Dolores or
Dolores Umbridge?
Yeah, she gets arrested.
Yeah.
No.
Who's the one who
they took her away, didn't they?
Yeah,
well,
the Ministry of Magic took her.
Yes, then she gets put in the prison of Azkaban or Azkaban, whatever. She gets arrested.
I don't know about that, but I remember her.
But basically,
taking her away. Oh, wait a minute!
No, she gets taken away in the forest.
She was taken away in the forest with the
by the centaurs,
or the spiders or something.
By the centaurs, yeah.
Centaur.
So
that's right. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah.
So there's a lady who was who was working with Voldemort, and she.
You're talking about I just lost her name. I know you're talking about Moose.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I don't remember the names because I don't know Harry Potter like that, so I'm just remembering faces. But she ends up being the head of the school.
That would make sense, yes. In that idea.
Yeah, so in that world, so they have a new symbol. Everybody's in black, and the mentors are just roaming free, they're just whatever, and they're guard. Man, it was super super cool. It was like the mirror world of Star Trek.
Bellatrix Lestrange. That's who it is.
Yes.
Oh, Lestrange. Yeah, sure.
Yes. So she was the head of the school.
That would make sense.
So the
And
runtime of for the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway, 3 hours, 2:55.
Wow.
yeah, and a
Does it feel like
15-minute
3 hours
intermission.
to you?
No, and I actually wanted more. To be quite honest with you, like I wanted more because they do the intermission right when they time travel to when Trish becomes the and everything changes. The band is so they have all the schools in the theater of Harry Potter. So they have Gryffindor and Slytherin and stuff. And then when that happens, the banners you don't even notice. I don't know when they did it, but when it happens, all the banners change to the new symbol. And it was so cool. It was dark, and you had like I said, you had Dementors just flying around, and there were people in strings flying through the sky.
Strings.
Yeah, ropes, whatever.
Yeah.
Wire acts.
Yeah,
I'm excited because I'm remembering it in my head.
Was it like twine string? Was it like
a rope?
Magic Mike, this is 1723. Use rope. Fly people in the air.
They use, but it was so cool. Like, and they were flying over the crowd and everything. It really felt scary, to be quite honest with you, because they looked so real the way they made them.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends right there. So intermission, you go to intermission, and I don't know anything about this, so this is all new to me. Like I'm a first timer. I didn't read a book, and I'm like,
right,
what happened? Like, I'm leaving it. Everybody else probably knew what's going on. They're all excited. Look, I'm acting like this isn't right. but it was really
That's
cool. I will tell you that 3 hours. It is a 3-hour runtime. Okay. Well worth it. Tickets are not cheap for this thing.
No.
And they're very pricey.
Yeah, well, for rich people like you,
it's nothing.
This came out of the podcast fund.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. So that's that. That's that questionable fund that you're gonna see that comes up.
I'll get that on a separate invoice on the credit card. I got you.
Yeah, I had to give him an authorization number to make it go through for some reason. Yeah, it's like I'm on the board. And so but yeah, if you go to New York City or any place that
man.
if you go to New York City or any place that that's running this show, you make time to go watch this. This is a production that you have to see in person, and words don't describe it.
Did you buy anything after the show was over?
Yeah.
Okay. Rich people normally do. So good.
Yeah.
Good job.
I got a cup, I got a keychain, and I got a T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
And because it was all the symbols that you only can get there. Like it's from the show.
I love it. I love that. Yeah.
So but yeah, oh man, it's amazing. So Moose, next time we go up there, as a matter of fact, this year when we go to NYC Comic Con.
Yeah, New York's coming up, by the way. I don't we've got to look at that. All right. Yeah, cool. I like it. Hey, Mikey.
That's exciting. I'm trying to look for. I was looking. Pardon me. I was looking for see what it was playing because they go on a tour. I guess apparently is what they do. So I was trying to find one close here.
They do tour. Scorpius Malfoy is the son of.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yep. And so I didn't know like Ron and her they get married. They have kids.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So that was in there. And so Harry Potter was in there with his wife, and then so they go back in time and they change things, and as they change things, it ripple effects, and so things change in the future, Back to the Future thing.
Yeah.
So when they would come back, something was changed. So the first time they went back and they came back forward, Ron and Hermione weren't married anymore. They didn't even know each other.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so
let's go back.
yeah, that's what they did. Let's go back. We got to fix that. And when they did that, that's when the school changed. Harry Potter died. There was no
all right, you gotta stop, man.
Yeah,
you're going way too deep.
Even the whole, it's a spoiler alert.
Spoiler. I know.
Well, you read the book, so you should know.
He doesn't die in the book.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know. I don't know how you're comparing this to the book and why I don't remember. This is not it at all.
This was amazing.
Game God, you also while you're in New York City, you stopped by the. We talked about the Nintendo store. And you got a chance to stop by there. What was your experience like in the Nintendo store? And we'll close this segment out when you get there.
So I originally went at the Nintendo store when it first opened back in many years ago, and it was a spectacle as well. There was so many things, so many collectibles, a whole bunch of things. And when I went this time around, I don't remember it being 2 floors. It was 2 floors, and man, it was half empty.
Really?
Like, yeah, like the first floor was a couple of stands of like shirts and plushies and stuff. So basically, there was nothing there that I saw. Like, I was like, I need to get that. Like, there was no exclusives or anything like that. I felt like I can get any of these things on any corner store of New York City. And then, they had a couple of statues with Bowser and Mario and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Go up to the second floor. Second floor had the Switch stuff and some games and stuff. But man, so underwhelmed on the fact of the Nintendo. I'm like, to where it's located at, because it's over there on Fifth Avenue. I'm saying to myself, how do they pay the rent? There's no way. There's no way that they're selling the coolest thing that was there that I almost purchased was the Master Sword replica.
Okay, so you're telling me you didn't pick up anything from the Nintendo store?
Nothing at all.
But you picked up something from the Harry Potter Broadway.
That's right.
Wow.
That goes to tell you. That goes to tell you that right there. Thank you, Moose. You've made my point.
Yeah, I think you're getting old.
So I would have picked up the Master Sword. It's just that it's big, and I didn't have no way of bringing it back. So, but it was
they couldn't ship it.
Listen, we never ship anything. We pick it home with us. You know that, Moose.
Come on,
we don't ship nothing. You never. When you purchase things, you don't ship anything. You take it with you.
That's not true. Not true.
It's lost in the mail, and all of a sudden, nobody knows anything about it.
I remember when I bought stuff from Weta Workshop.
That's different. That's different.
That's different.
That's different.
I had it shipped right to my door. I was like, "Yeah, free shipping, done. Count me in."
There was no. I doubt there was any free shipping here.
Send me, and it's right over here. It's listed right over here. There's two big old axes.
Give me Zax.
Yes.
Yeah, I was there. I was there when you got them.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, I was trying to get you to get other things.
I should have. I should have listened to you.
He's like, yeah, that's 1,000. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, it was another 200. Put that on there. Talk about rich.
Yeah, I know.
I bought a $25 cup. That's not rich. $1,000 axes. That's a different story now.
Well, I was rich then.
Yeah, Magic Mike. You notice Magic Mike?
Yeah, I see that. Absolutely.
Real quick, shut that down real quick.
Like, next topic.
That's before Game God was rich. Now he's rich.
Now
this is true.
Follow some investment tips from a guy in this podcast. Yeah. So Nintendo store was underwhelming. I wish I had something better for you there. It just was not a great experience.
It's unfortunate.
I'm sorry to hear that.
2 more years, they're gonna close that bad boy down.
Hey, listen, they're paying the rent, baby.
Microsoft store is empty too. When I went in there was nothing in there either.
I thought they closed all those down.
I did too.
Not this one.
But well, that's okay. That's all right. All right. Here's the deal. Next week we don't podcast, I don't think. Because if we do, there's only going to be 2 of us. I guess we'll play it by ear and see what happens. But if you miss us next week, we'll be back the following. Don't forget about us. Share us on social media and come hang out with us. We'll see you then.
I was just leaving.
Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike. Nerds have more fun. If it's anything sci-fi, we're talking about it. We had fun, and we hope you did too. We have to split, but we'll be back soon. In the meantime, hit us up at podcast4sci-fi.com. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Come to life.